so we're going to be integrating wrestling into our jiu-jitsu. So what we're going to look at primarily is getting to the queens and the king's grip from the side control escape. So we're here in the side control. So typically what I want to do is the secondary hand, I want to place it into this little pocket, just like so, okay? And for me to be able to gain inside space is I need to apply what we call a concave movement, where I'm going to bring my head underneath the shoulders and my knees up to my chest. When I make this play, it's going to give me inside space. But now I need to work onto my hip. So I'm going to apply the same exact movement. So I'm going to concave again to be able to get onto my hip. Notice when I did that, I immediately started to off balance Jonathan, okay? Once this applies, my free hand is going to come down and I'm going to wrap around the shin, just like so, okay? This is going to put me into the king's position. So when I start to come up, you see my hands wrapped around and my training partner has a shin wizard. For me to be able to control this positioning, I need to use my body. So I'm gonna take my post leg and I'm gonna take my body, I'm gonna drive into Jonathan, just like so. This is gonna allow me to start circling around and behind him, okay? Because he has a shin wizard, I won't be able to shove his foot up onto my leg. So instead, I'm gonna cup the bottom of his ankle and place my elbow up on my leg. So if I ask Jonathan to get his foot down to the floor, it's gonna be pretty difficult to do so because my elbow is shoved on my quad. Now I'm gonna turn my thumb down, pinky up, and I'm gonna limp arm out and around. When I chase the far side back, I typically don't let go of the ankle until I get there. And if he falls onto his hip, beautiful. We'll work him down into a pin position. Now, second is the actual queen's grip, where same play, I concave in to still inside space, and I'm gonna concave again with the off balance to get to my queen's grip. That free hand is gonna wrap around to the outside of the quad, inner hamstring, and I'm gonna come up in a traditional single leg position, okay? From here, what I want to apply is not a tight grip, because I'm not holding his body with my arms like the previous king's grip. Instead, I'm using my body to drive into him here. This is what's allowing me to keep him into this positioning. From here, what I'm looking to do is drop my hip so I can start circling around. Once I get to the back side of the leg, it's gonna make it liable for me to start shuffling it onto my hip, just like so. And because I'm allowed to shuffle it on my hip, it's because he doesn't have a shin wizard, okay? Now I'm able to, once again, limp arm out, take the hip, and eventually take the back.